Hey everybody, it is only 1 week away before I head out to Colorado on my first backpacking. It's not my first, been a long time, many years since I went. It was when I was a young buck. But either way, I'm finally getting to go to Colorado, taking the Boy Scouts up there, and it's been back and forth. I've been having fun doing all the hiking, but I've been trying to figure out what tent to choose and take. Which one will it be? Hang out, and we'll check them out, and we'll see what's the better one. What do you think? Hang out. Hey everybody, Hector with Hang On Adventures here again. So I've been actually going out hiking on a regular basis. Feel much better, getting ready for this Colorado trip that I'm going on next week. But I still haven't decided what tent I'm going to be able to take, or which one I'm going to take. And you know what? I've been watching tons and tons of videos. There's a lot of cool videos on here. A lot of you have been putting out videos, and I've been watching them to try to get an idea of what I want. I've been learning a lot about weight and the importance of that when you're going to be going up straight up a hill. We're going from 8,000 to, I think we're going from 8,000 to 12,000, somewhere around there, feet out in the Lakes of the Clouds in Colorado by Westfield. So so what tent am I going to take? And a couple of things I was looking at is weather. What's the weather going to be? So it's going to be cold up there. Not too bad. It's going to be dropping down to like about the 40s. So it ain't really that bad. So a 3-season tent would work just fine. So I don't have to get anything fancy. But what was I going to take? So here today I have 3 tents that I've chosen to. You're saying, how many tents did you go buy? I didn't know what to get. So I picked a few so that I can try them out, see what I like. So I'm an amateur. What can I tell you? So I picked a couple. I have one. I call it a standalone. It's got where the poles cross over. I'm not a technical guy, so if you want to laugh at me now, I'm okay. So anyway, but I picked one that's a standalone that I can literally pick the whole thing up. It's kind of nice, easy to go with. I like that one. So it has plenty of room in there. I thought I'd go with that one. Wasn't sure, but before that one though, I actually bought this one right here, which is a one-man tent by Magellan. It's called the. I don't know what it's called. It's called the Outdoors. Magellan Outdoors. I'll get you the name here in a little bit and what they actually weigh as well. It's a one-man. It's okay. We'll talk a little bit about that. And then we have here. This is the King's Peak, another made by Magellan. 2-person tent. Doesn't look like a 2-person tent, but and to be honest with you, I don't really consider it a 2-person tent. I think it's just really nice for a 1-person tent. And the main reason I got that one, like the 1-person tent here, is because when I got in the 1-person tent, I was like a little claustrophobic. So I wanted something just a little bit more roomy. And there's some cool things about this one. And we're going to talk about its weight, all those different things, okay? So let's get right down to it. Let's go over each one and see what you think. Give your opinions, and then I'll tell you which one I'm going to go with. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll surprise you. I don't know. Hang out. Let's keep going. All right, everybody. This is basically the Arrowhead tent from Magellan. I actually picked this up at Academy Sports. You know what? It was pretty cheap. I don't even think I spent $40. I really don't think it was pretty cheap. But I figured I just wanted a single tent. This is the first tent that I bought, so I figured it would work, and it would be a lot lighter. It's 3 pounds 14 ounces. So let's jump in it real quick. And now this has enough room. This has enough room for me. I fit in here just fine. Lengthwise, no problems, no issues. The only thing I really would like to have my pack in here. I didn't realize it until after I bought it, and maybe I could still have it here. It just would be a little bit snug with the pack. So it doesn't have a whole lot of room for. I could sit up. I could sit up just fine, but not a ton of room in here. I would also like something to be able to hang a light in here, which I don't. But I got some other stuff that I could use in the interim. It's got some pockets right up here that you can store things in. So it's okay. Don't like the floor that much, but it's okay. It's an all right tent, and probably a good choice when it comes to the weight. Because like I said, it's only about 3 pounds 14 ounces. So not a bad little tent, and it's got getting old. And if you take this off, it's got some vent. Also, the rainfly, if you want, if it's not raining especially, you can actually bring it over, and it'd be like little cover area, a little vestibule area, so you can sit right here in the grass and be covered underneath it too, or have it a little higher depending how you want to tie it off. But it folds all the way over this way, and it can fold over as well. Not a bad little tent for the price. You can't beat it. Like I said, I didn't even spend 40 bucks for this thing, so so it's a good option. Haven't decided. Is this the one I take? I don't know. I haven't decided. Let's go look at another one real quick. All right. All right. The next one. This one I like because it stands by itself. You don't have to stake it down. All the other ones you have to stake them down and get them to stay up, which is not a big deal. But it's just nice depending on where you're at. If you don't have a good solid place to put stakes in, if it's a rocky area, whatever the case may be, I just kind of like these kind of tents. And it's got plenty of room in here as well. Let's take a look at this one. Right, weighs in. This is called the Stand Sport, so it's the next one up in weight. It's 4 pounds 11 ounces. Now I know some of you. Woo! Okay. Now I'm going to be honest with you. Hold on a second. This is just barely long enough for me. But there's plenty of room in here to put my gear in, so that's kind of nice. And it's got this little area out here, it's a small area, but it's a little. What do you call it? Is it a vestibule? I don't know what you call it. I don't even know what a vestibule is. So some of you fancy people say these fancy words. I don't know. But anyway, you can put your pack out here. I prefer my pack on the inside. So yeah, I have packed, but it's been a long time, and I prefer to keep them on the inside. Yes, I will hang my food somewhere else, but I'll keep that on the inside. But I don't like all this noise in this thing. This thing's about really noisy. It's all mesh all the way around, which is nice. You can take this off. The only thing is, if it starts to rain in the middle of the night, you got to get out there and put this on. But it's kind of warm in here. I prefer some air. I wish there was an easier way to do it. So it's the same thing with the other one. Not a whole lot of bending in that one. So unless you take it off, and it's got some vents at the top. This is a good choice. It's the next one in the weight, and it would hold all my gear. So this is a good choice. I gotta start saying But and again, didn't spend a lot on this one. I think I literally spent. I think you're gonna laugh. Maybe about 30 bucks on that one actually. This one I maybe spent about 40 bucks on. So I didn't spend a ton. Okay, look, you didn't come to this channel to find out what the best high-end gear. This is me just trying to get back into staying healthy, and and I want also a decent price for the stuff. Hey, how much? A lot of you guys, am I going to really get into this stuff and then not do it? And then how much money are you going to spend for high-end stuff and then not like it? So my opinion is, go out there, try to find something that's going to fit you. That when you go out, that you're going to be comfortable with, that you're going to like, and then if you really like it when you're out there, then you can start looking about spending the money to get some higher end equipment, lighter stuff to be able to carry if you're going to be one of these lightweight packers and stuff like that. So, or you're going to be doing long hikes and you want to be able to carry a less weight, because it's going to be rough if you don't. So with that being said, this is an option. It's all right. I don't know if I like how noisy it is. I do like that it's a standalone, which I can set up almost anywhere, which is great. So let's go take a look at the last one. All right, this is the last one. This is the Magellan Outdoors King's Peak, and it's the heaviest of the three. This comes in at 5 pounds 3 ounces, so probably we're talking about a pound and a half, almost a pound and a half more than the lightest one, right? And then only 8 ounces heavier than the other one. But you know what? I'm starting to like this one better, and I'm thinking this may be the one that I go with. And I'll tell you why. Hold on a second. All right. Clean off the knees. Clean off the old doggy knees. Okay, here's what I like about this one. Oh, hold on. Hey, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I could actually put this up, have this open, so you can see in here, right? Kind of cool. Lots of cool stuff. Anyway, so let's do that. Let's move that out of the way there. Yeah. Anyway, so let's. Anyway, get up there. You get the idea. Okay, so what do I like about this particular tent? Well, I'll tell you what I like about this particular tent. Well, let's do one more. Let's do another one. Let's do one. Get all this out of my way. Okay, all right. Here's what I like about this tent. It's got enough room lengthwise. It is very long. I like it. Lots of room. And oh, by the way, I got lots of room over here for my pack. Heck, this is a two-person tent, okay? It should be bigger than the other one, and so I like it. I really like it. So it has more room, okay? So, and you expect a little bit more weight for that, okay? What else? What's the other important thing? You see this mesh right here? You just saw it, and I just put it all down. I'm not gonna put it back down, but you get the idea. It's a mesh door. I like it. So I got this little rain cover here, which has an area out here as well. If I want to put my shoes out here, if I want to leave something out here, but I still want to keep it covered, it's not outside. If it rains, it's not getting wet or any of that. So it's got a nice big area. Guess what? The same thing on the opposite side. I like it, so I can do it. And here's the other cool thing. This opening right here, I got the same thing on the other side. So I can have it open like this, right? So if it starts to rain, I can just drop this, zip it down, and I'm covered. Don't have to get out and set up a rain fly. Same thing on the other side. And so that way I can keep both sides open. I can have ventilation coming through here if I want. This, to me, is perfect. And it's not as noisy. It's a lot quieter than the other one. You know what? I got stuff to hang here. I got one of those cool little lights, little solar lights. You probably see them. Some of you guys will say, Hector, that's overkill. Do you need to carry the extra weight? Hey, I like it. I'm carrying it. I'm taking it. And it's solar powered, so I can recharge it during the day and not have to worry about batteries. So, and I got it to be able to hang here. I've got pockets over here, pockets over here, pockets over here, pockets over there. I like this one. This is a pretty nice one. I just like the way it's organized and set up. So, and I got plenty of room, and I could sit up just fine. I could change in here if I need to, no problem. It's not super noisy like the other one. I think I'm selling myself. I think I'm selling myself on this one. I think this is the one I'm going to go with. But man, what did I say? 5 pounds, 3 ounces. I know some of you guys have found a lot lighter. But you know what? I want some comfort, right? There's some things you want some comforts with. And I'm a guy that's, man, I naturally sweat. I'm hot. I'm hot. Anyway, that's my opinion. Anyway, with that being said, I like this tent. I have that ventilation, so I can make, if I'm going to be someplace cold, it's going to be warm. You know what? I can close it up, keep warm. I like it. This is a really nice tent. I think I'm going to end up going with this tent right here. This tent, how much did it cost me? Oh, I picked this up at Academy Sports as well, and I think I paid somewhere around $50. I don't think I spent $60 on it. Maybe I did. I don't know, somewhere around there. But I like it. This is. I think this is the one. In fact, you know what? It is the one. I made the decision. The other ones are good. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna keep them as spares so I can take. So when if I want to go and I want a friend to go and they don't have the equipment, they don't have excuses. I will have the equipment for them. So I just wanted to go over, show you some different tents, some different options. I got this one again at Academy Sports. The other Magellan Outdoors, the single one. It's called the Arrowhead tent, 3 pounds 14 ounces. I got that at Academy Sports too. The Stand Sport is actually it's a backpacking tent as well. I got that at Atwood's, and like I said, it was like about $34 somewhere else. So I didn't spend more than $40. So so there's some options for you. And like I said, that Stand Sport's about 4 pounds 11 ounces. Yes, there's a bunch of other equipment you can get a heck of a lot lighter. You want to go spend the money, go spend the money. Hey, that's fine. I am an amateur, and I'm okay saying that. An amateur that's trying to stay young, well, I'm not going to stay young, but you know what? I want to stay as healthy as I can, and I'm a person that doesn't like to sit still and stay at home. I like to get out. I like to do stuff. I like to adventure. I like to. For those that don't know, I also have another channel where I do a lot of hunting, and I guide and all kinds of cool tactical stuff in the middle of the night with thermal, and it's stuff that I do. I have fun. I just can't stay home. This is what the new stuff that I'm doing to get me out there, keep me healthy. I'm enjoying it. I want to appreciate all of you for allowing me to be able to share this with you, be able to share you some of the equipment and stuff that I'm finding. Maybe it'll help you, maybe it won't. Okay, and if there are things you want to see, let me know. I'm looking into some different stoves and stuff. I already picked them up, and we'll go look at them. There's some cool stuff that I just think it's cool. You're gonna say it's a little bit too heavy, but hey. You will learn. I'm aiming to figure out a lot of things that not to take down the road, but that's how you learn, right? You get out there and you try it. thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. If I hope you'll subscribe. I hope you'll hit that notification button when something new pops up. I'm going to share it with you. I'll do one more video before I head up to Colorado, and then we'll do some videos while we're up in Colorado as well. So again, thank you for hanging out. I'll see you around. And by the way, hang on. You're never too old to get out and experience some cool stuff. So hang on. See you later.